What's going on, Bobby? I got a story to tell. Sick. What's going on, Funkmaster? Ken, what's going on, buddy? So, we just got done with a session here, and, I'm going to have to, when I get home, I'll have to title this video, Is Bubble Craps Rigged or Not? This has been a discussion for a long time, Johnny. What's going on, Johnny? Dice Tosser, welcome. Just got done here with my local casino, right? I had $250 put in the machine. And this is the discussion. Is Bubble Craps rigged or not? Everyone has their own opinion. Yeah, I can't get my comp till 8 a.m., so I got here early, played a little bit, and of course I busted out. I just wanted to talk about, is the Bubble Craps machine rigged or not? So, yeah. My comp starts from anywhere from 8 a.m. to midnight, so I can't get it yet. It's only 7:21 here. So I got time. So, and for the longest time now, for years that I've been playing Bubble Craps, I've always told everybody, it's not rigged, I get it. I almost have proof today, guys. I have proof today. There's no video of it. I'm telling you the truth. I got nothing to gain or whatever from it. I have proof today in a 30-minute session at my local casino how Bubble Craps is rigged. And I've got it. I know how they do it now. It happened to me today. And this is no exaggeration. Ken, that's not it, actually, but that's part of it. Now, it happened to me today 5 different times in a 30-minute session. No lie. Absolutely the truth. It happened to me 5 times. I'm not exaggerating. It's an absolute truth. It happened to me 5 different times. And all 5 times it went not in my direction. And I'll explain to you exactly what happens. It's unbelievable. I'm still a little ticked off right now. Still frustrated. I'm sitting in the parking lot here. I just figured, I'd go live. What the hell? Yeah, Billy, you're right. It does do that. It's all part of it, guys. It's all part of it. Listen, I've got it down, and I've seen thousands and thousands and thousands of rolls on Bubble Craps in my life. And it's just like anything else. The more experience you have, the more experience you see, the more different machines you play on, you get to see these things. And I know how they do it. I've come to the conclusion now. Oh, I'm so mad. All right. Can you guys hear me okay? What's going on, Ed? I'm at my local casino. Sunday morning, I go drive to get my little credit that I use when I go to Las Vegas. But I can't get it till 8 o'clock my time. So I showed up about 6:30. Played 30 minutes. I had $250 in the machine. Funk, it's unbelievable. Ed, crazy stuff. All right. I'm going to tell you each of the 5 situations and what happened. And at the end, I'm going to tell you exactly how I really believe how they manipulate the game. Now, we know Craps has a mathematical advantage. You don't need any of that crazy stuff going on to make money. I get it. This is what happened. The first time something fishy happened. Point was 4. I had $31 on the don't. I had it up to 62 on the don't pass odds. What's going on, Thunder? What's going on, Dex? Vegas trip, guys, September 23rd through 29th. So, first time, I've got 31 on the don't pass, point is 4, and I got 62 on the odds. The dice are in the center of the bubble. The die 1 shows a 1 right in the center of the table. The other die is on its side up against the 1. It was a 3 on top, but it was sideways. Normally, folks, that is an automatic reshuffle up the dice. Automatic, or an attendant must be called. It was at an absolute 45-degree angle, no BS. I've never seen it count as a roll till today. And of course, they wiped me out of $93. That was bullshit. The 1 was flat right in the center of the table. The 3 was sideways up against the 1, and it was at a 45-degree angle. And on the Bubble Crash machine, you guys know this. If you guys have played enough, you know they do not count that as a roll. They counted it as a roll because it was in their favor. Thanks, LC. You're the man, buddy. Appreciate it, bud. Now, the second time something happened. I had money on the don't pass, $31. Because, guys, you guys know there's a max of 35 on a roll. So I do 31 on the come out on the don't. I hop each 7 for $1, and then I put another $1 on any 7. Now, the point was 5. I think I put 35 odds on it. So I have 31 on the don't, 35 don't odds. We're about 4 or 5 rolls in. You guys can't hear me? Can you hear me now? You guys hear me? You gotta let me know. All right. So, the point is 5. About 5 rolls in. There's a 3 showing flat, kind of near the edge. There's a 4 sideways along the edge of the table. If it rolls back, which sometimes the Bubble Craps does, it lands on the 7. But guess what? It didn't do it. Guess what it did? Call for an attendant. Because if it would have flipped over like it should have, like it does, it would have gave me a big winner. Did not happen. Third situation. Here we go. Third situation. Come out roll. I got 31 on the don't. So frustrating. The 6 is showing flat on the table, on the bubble. The 1 is on it, tipped on its side, up against the side. This time, the machine decides to flip the 1 over, flat, 7, I lose. So I'm now 0 for 3, if you want to call them coin flips. The next time, and this is no freaking joke, folks. This is 100% truth. Just happened to me. If I had it on film, you guys would see. I don't exaggerate, and I tell you the truth. I have nothing to gain. I mean, it's embarrassing. I just lost. There hadn't been a 9. There hadn't been a 9 for 20 minutes. No 9 in the history when I sat down. No 9 at all. So I bet a $35 9. Unbelievable. 5 is flat on the table. The 4 is up against the side, and when I say it's almost flat, folks, I'm saying it's probably at about a 20-degree angle. It's barely off the ground, pinched against the wall, the 4, to make it a 9, right? It's against the wall. You can see it's almost flat. It's 90% flat. It's barely off the ground. Way lower than when I got burned on that 4 earlier, because the 4 was at a 45-degree angle. It was like tilted. This was barely off the ground, and guess what it said? Cannot read the dice. Need to rethrow the dice, or whatever it says, right? Unfreaking believable. It was a $35 winner for me. $49 coming to me, plus the 35, I would have took it down. What a joke. What a joke. I'm 0 for 4 in the coin flips. And then I'm going to tell you exactly how they do this, folks. I'm telling you, I have figured it out finally after all these years of thousands and thousands of rolls. The 5th situation. Now, there hadn't been a 10 the whole time either, guys. A 9 or a 10 in 20 minutes. So I also had like $10 on the 10. I think I had bumped it up at this point, because this is after another shooter. I think I bumped it up, I don't know, like to $15 or something. I mean, it's not big money, but $15 on the 10. The dice are in the exact same place that happened to me with the 4, the EZ4 in the center of the table. The 10 is in the center of the table. A 6 is flat. A 4 is less than the 45-degree angle that I had last time. That they counted the damn 4. It read a 10. But guess what? The system did not read a freaking 10 winner for me. It didn't read a winner. It said, ding, 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 call the attendant. Cannot read the dice. Bullshit. It read the EZ4 at a much bigger angle off the table for a loser for me. but now you can't read the dice because it's a winner? I'm ranting here because I think I know how they do it. Doesn't mean I'm not going to stop playing. Folks, that's what they do. I'm telling you, I figured it out. I figured it out. Yes, all the odds are the same. Everything's the same in the Bubble Craps game. There's pays the same, all this good stuff. Where they get their house edge, guys, when you play it next time, I figured it out. I've cracked the code. I know how they do it. When the dice are on the side of the table, yep, Dax, you got it. Now, when the dice are up against the side of the table or the dice are not 100% flat, that's when the machine has the opportunity to read those dice. And if that machine wants to read the dice and count it as a profit for you, it's not going to do it. The machine has a chance to influence the game by accepting the dice or not accepting the dice. I'm telling you, the red shoot to win machines, that's where they get the advantage, folks. I've never seen on the white dice machines, never have I seen on the white dice machines that it could not read the dice. Unfortunately, I only like playing the red dice machines. But that's how, guys, when they built the system, when they built the machine, if you notice, the red dice, there is, well, how do we call it? It's almost like a Yahtzee bowl, right? The dice, the platform is lower than the sides. Why do you think that is? Why wouldn't it be just flat? It has sides to it. So when the dice get up along the sides, the system has multiple things they can do. The system can flip the dice, which I've seen many times, guys. You've seen in my videos. It can flip it over. It can just say, oh, we can't read the dice. We're going to have to reshuffle them up. Or it can say, ding, 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 call the attendant, please. We can't read the dice. There are multiple ways that machine can either accept that roll or not accept the roll. And that's where they have the advantage. No, Steven, I said I would still play. I'm just saying, I think that's how they have it rigged. I don't know, Average Gaps Guy. I had 5 opportunities today, 5, where they could have read the dice, or they could have just flipped them over. Every single time, all 5 times, it went against me. All 5. 0 for 5 I was. The casino made out all 5 times. Yeah, Dax, I was the only one there. Well, and nowadays you can only play 4 on that machine because they got every other one turned off. I'm just telling you what I saw today. With my own eyes, I experienced it with my own eyes. Listen, 2 out of 5 times, 3 out of 5 times, 0 for 5 in opportunities where the dice could have tumbled, or they could have read them, or they should not have read them, and every single one went against me. I mean, they counted one where the dice was sitting on a 45-degree angle, and it read it. And then when the dice are almost flat, when I would have had a winner, it didn't freaking count it. So frustrating. Absolutely frustrating. I've played way too many hours on the Bubble Craps machine, and I've seen this. Some tables, some Bubble Crap machines, more than others, will always call the attendant when the dice are on the side. Other machines, they scramble them up a lot more than others. Today, I never seen one count it when it was on a 45-degree angle. And then I had two other chances where the angle had to be less than 20 degrees. It was barely off the table, both winners for me, and both times it did not count it. Just sick. Well, I think I'm done playing until my Vegas trip because I don't have a bankroll right now, and somehow I got to work on building up a bankroll. So, sick. Here in Arizona, they don't have real craps, so I'm really screwed, really screwed. I'm here at 30. You only get $35 a roll, Billy, on the Bubble Craps. We don't have real craps here. No crap tables. Closest crap table is probably Laughlin, Nevada, and that's on the border, and that's a good 4.5 hours from me. And Vegas is 5 hours and 20 minutes. So another 40, 45 minutes, I'd rather just go to Las Vegas. I don't know, Billy. I don't have the answers to that. All I know is I was 0 for 5 when the machine had an opportunity to either read the dice, flip the dice, reshake the dice, or call the attendant. Every single time I went 0 for 5. I don't like that the machine has those options, guys. Everyone here has been in that situation on a Bubble Craps machine where the dice are up along the side, and either it doesn't read it, it flips back over, or they reshuffle up the dice, or they call the attendant. Why are there 4 options? There should only be one option. If it's up along the side and it doesn't read it, it should automatically shuffle. Automatically, right? Why they give 4 different options to that machine, that's really not cool. Should not give 4 options to that machine. Johnny, I've seen people do that, shake the damn machine when it's on its side. If you shake it before that, like 2 or 3 seconds before it reads the dice, it will work. But you can also get kicked out and banned from the casino. Yeah, Chad. Yeah, we're here in the middle of the desert. Here in the middle of the desert. I'm in my car right now waiting to get my credit. Hey, I'm just telling you the truth, guys. I always tell you the truth if I win or if I lose. So it is what it is. Funk, I get like anywhere from $50 to $60 in resort credit. So every Sunday I get anywhere from 50 to 60. All I got to do is put my card in. And I just rack it up for when I go to Vegas, so I don't ever pay for food or rooms or anything. Yeah, Billy, I mean, they have the mathematical advantage. Come on, it's a craps game. There's a house edge. But I'm telling you, when the dice, you guys will see it. I mean, you guys see it in my videos too. It's all the truth, man. I mean, yeah, sometimes they flip over to your advantage, but most of the time it's a full table. The more you're by yourself, I mean, Dax is right. I mean, the more you're by yourself, the more that crazy stuff happens. Again, that's just my opinion right now because I just lived it. It's 100% truth. All right, folks, I'm going to go take a walk. I got to cool off a little bit. You guys got me all fired up again, reliving that story. It's just frustrating to know that they can either accept the bet, accept the roll, not accept the roll, call the attendant, flip the dice over. I mean, they've got options. The red dice machine has options, and I don't like that. If it did one thing every single time, then, hey, that's cool. Not sometimes call the attendant, not sometimes flip it over, not sometimes, hey, we read the dice. Yeah, that counts as a roll. I mean, that's a bunch of bull. Sometimes they reshuffle them up, reshoot the dice. I just don't understand how they have 4 options. And some places have more consistency with that than other machines that I've played on. Yeah, I hear you, G-Dub. It's just, for my channel, I can't obviously record at a real table, so we may have to go with a different approach. May have to go to it with a different approach. Maybe a very, very low bankroll approach and try to build it up. I don't know, Funk. I don't know what it is. It's just frustrating. I'm sure they do, Ed. No, Thunder. It's no. When they call the attendant, you get another 20 seconds if you want to take it down or not because they reset it. When the dice are on its side like that, if they actually read the dice, what happened to me with that EZ4, the dice were in the center of the table, and the one dice was at a 45-degree angle, and they accepted the bet. Like, oh, ding, 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 winner, EZ4. I'm like, fuck. That was bull. And then sometimes when the dice are on its side, you know how it is, and then the machine can't read it, then all of a sudden, ding, and it rolls over. And then other times, it'll say, oh, can't read the dice. We're going to I forget what it says, but we're going to reshuffle or rethrow the dice. Just nuts. Nuts, I tell you. I don't know, Ed. I'm just telling you, what I experienced today, 5 times, and all 5 times it didn't go my way. Maybe there's nothing to it, Ed. Maybe it's all a coincidence. All I'm saying is, why is it not consistent? If the 2 dice are not flat down on the table, if they're not flat down on the bottom of the surface, it shouldn't count. It should just automatically reshuffle them up. But it does not do that. If you guys have played for any amount of time, you'll experience this too. Just seems like to me, Billy, I've played enough on different machines across the country that every machine is a little different. Some of those machines, they really pop up high. Some of the bubbles, they don't even really pop high. The dice kind of just stay really low to the bottom of the surface. I don't know, Ed. I'm just fired up right now. I mean, there could be nothing to it, or maybe there is something to it. Who the hell knows, right? Who knows? Yeah, buddy, I got baseball picks today. I got three over-under plays, actually. They're all over-under plays. Thank goodness for baseball. It's the most profitable sport. Pick your spots. Be disciplined. I'm just telling you the truth, Barrett. I don't know if there are different settings. I don't know. All right, I'll tell you what. Since you guys are on my live stream, I'm going to give you guys a baseball play today. How about that? I'm going to give you guys a baseball play just because you're on my live stream this morning. How about that? The Phillies Marlins under 9.5. Phillies and Marlins under 9.5, just because you guys are here live on the live stream. Phillies, Marlins under 9.5. Billy, I'm just telling you exactly what I've seen. That's all. I don't know how much truth there is to it. Maybe I got caught up in the random variance of those four options 4 different times, but when the dice are not flat, it shouldn't count. And why it counts one time when it's a big loser for me and then doesn't count another time when it be a winner, that's the kind of stuff that kind of gets me. All right, folks, that's that one free. I'll give you one free baseball winner today. Phillies, Marlins, under 9.5. Urena, the Marlins pitcher, dominates the Phillies in his history. I still think the Phils probably win the game today, probably like 5-2. Under 9.5, solid play. All right, everybody. Appreciate you guys joining me on this morning live stream. I know it was just kind of random, just ranting. It is what it is. I agree with you, Ed. There should be only one way. If something is not, if they're not, the 2 dice are not flat on the table, it should not count. I agree 100%. I'm just telling you, it happened to me today 5 different times, 5 different results. All 5 were not in my favor. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Hey, Wayne. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for the support. Let the 7 work for you. Stop trying to beat the dang 7. We'll see you later. Thanks, everybody.